Bold and the Beautiful, 4660, 9/13/2005.
I told Stephanie to stay out of my business, and she wouldn't do it. She went to Bridget. She went to Bridget and told her everything. She told her what Brooke and I could have told her. All she wants to do is make sure that Brooke looks horrible in her daughter's eyes.
Which is what Brooke walked in on.
Well, Bridget confronted her. She had no choice.
Oh, Nick, I'm so sorry. I can see what this is doing to you, and...
Oh, the hell with me, Mother. Bridget just had her entire heart ripped out. How do you do that, huh? I mean, how do you do that to somebody you love? How do you build up a future together and talk about it over and over and then destroy them, let them down, Mother? How do you do that?
Nick, don't do this to yourself. Both you and Brooke have tried your hardest not to hurt Bridget.
But we did, Mother. We hurt her far worse. What the hell kind of person does that make me?
Bridget, I just came to get the rest of my things.
I didn't realize you were upstairs.
Well, I didn't realize a lot of things until last night.
Don't go.
What's there left to say, Mother? Everything has already been said.
Honey, you and Nick belong together.
I already gave him the ring back and I contacted an attorney.
What? Bridget, no. No, you can work through this.
You know, maybe we could if I thought you were confused about your destiny. I think Nick and I might have a chance. But you're not, Mother. You believe that he's the man for you. He's the only man for you. So why don't you just take him? He's all yours.
This doesn't make any sense.
I'm just telling you exactly how it happened. Look, honey, for a long time, Bridget has suspected that Nick and her mother had more powerful feelings than they were willing to admit. That's why she tested them. That's why she told them she'd had the abortion. Unfortunately for her, she thought they passed the test.
Yeah, but they didn't.
No, they gave in to their feelings.
Are you telling me they slept together?
Brooke says they didn't. But even if they did, apparently something rather significant happened that night.
Significant how?
Well, she went to see Eric the next day. She was so happy. She said she realized that Nick is her destiny. I'm sorry, honey, but I think you've been replaced in Brooke's heart by him.
Move along. Now remember, girls, the flora is fragile.
Benji, are you sure everything's going to be ready on time? I know it's short notice, but...
I have got it covered, Mr. F. I promise that this will be an evening to remember.
That's what I'm counting on.
Of course.
No.
Very special evening for a very special lady.
Mother, whatever happened between Brooke and Nick on that boat, you should have stayed out of it.
And just let them continue lying to Bridget? It was just a matter of time before Brooke lured Nick into bed. And that would have really devastated Bridget.
You keep faulting Brooke here. Nick is not some innocent choir boy. He married Bridget knowing damn well he was in love with her mother. If anybody's responsible for screwing up Bridget and that little child's life, it's him.
Just never should have come to this.
But it did. And tormenting yourself isn't going to change why it happened or what you have to do now.
Mother, please.
You have to go and be with Brooke. Your feelings for each other, Nikki, they didn't disappear because Bridget found out the truth. Brooke is your first love. You know you're never going to be happy until you're together as man and wife. And Bridget, as much pain as she's in, she knows it too. And that is such a powerful reason why you... Hello.
I need to see you. It's very important.
When? Where?
I have some things to take care of first. I'll call you later, let you know where.
Okay, we'll take some. Okay.
I can't be with Nick. It's not possible.
No, not until the annulment comes through, but once it does, you two can go get married. Just don't expect me to be at the wedding.
Please don't talk that way. You're carrying Nick's child.
Believe me, I'm gonna do everything I can to protect this child from any scandal that I'm sure that this is going to cause. You know, you think I'd be used to it by now, having you as a mother, having you been on the cover of every single tabloid out there. You think I would know just to let it go and forget it, because it doesn't really matter.
Of course, it matters. You're my daughter. Your feelings will always matter to me. Bridget, there's not going to be a scandal. I can't be with Nick. I've hurt you too much already. Never again. Starting today, you're going to have the kind of happiness that I could never give you. But I'm giving it to you now.
Why should I be surprised? I mean, no matter what Brooke does, she always gets a free pass with you. Even when she says something like, Nick is now my destiny and not you.
Mother, she didn't mean that. She was lost and she was confused.
You jealous? See, this is exactly what Taylor is talking about.
You know, it threw Brooke into a tailspin when you faked that heart attack, getting me to commit to Taylor. It really hurt her.
So naturally she had to turn to her daughter's husband for comfort. Although I suppose that's all the more enticing, isn't it?
Oh, man, there you go again. You're doing it again. You're bashing Brooke and you're pushing your family further and further away. Is that what you want? You want to push me away? You want to push Dad away? Or maybe you don't even want to be married to Dad now.
Of course I do. I love him. Even when I'm furious enough to want to strangle him and we have our differences, I want to be with him. Honey, I need your support. Please don't turn your back on me. Not now.
Oh, Mother. Just when I thought I'd had it with you. Come here.
I love you. I love my family. Of course I want to be with Eric. He and I'll work this out and our marriage will just... it'll be stronger than ever.
Eric, Forrester. I didn't realize the two of you were so close.
Yes, darling, we really are. And between you and me, after sleeping with Stephanie for all of those years, and I do mean sleeping, the man's insatiable.
Mother, please, I don't want to hear about your sex life.
Sorry.
Especially to a married man.
Ah, which Eric no longer is. I know. I was as stunned as you, but somehow, I mean, practically overnight, Eric managed to divorce Stephanie, which makes me all the more curious about what this important thing is that he wants to talk to me about.
Do you think that he's going to propose to you?
Nicky, I know he's not your father, but I care very deeply for Eric, and when we're together, I just know that we could have a wonderful life together, and if we could have your blessing, or is that too much to ask?
I love you. You know that. Now, if Eric Forrester floats your boat, go for it.
And that's my advice to you, Nicky. Go and find Brooke. Talk to each other about your feelings, about what you both want, what you deserve, which is a life together. It's your chance, Nicky. Your time with Brooke, my time with Eric. Don't let it slip through your fingers. Not again.
Reggie, I need to run out for a minute. I just want to be sure that everything's here.
No. Done. The lady is going to be blown away, and then some. Whoever that lucky lady might be. Hint, hint. Oh, girls, no, not there.
You deserve to be proud of your mother. You deserve to be proud of this family. And I haven't made it very easy, have I?
Well, you are who you are, Mother.
I should have realized earlier. If I hadn't spent my whole life pining away after Rich, things would have been different. Especially for you and Rick.
Well, I don't know what it is you want me to say. That I wish things had been different too. Well, of course I do, Mother. No child wants to grow up in a broken home.
That's why I'm not going to let it happen this time. With your baby. Your baby deserves to have the stability that you never had. And you're gonna have it too when you start a life with Nick.
No, Mother, it's too late for that.
Honey, people say that all the time. What's done is done and can't be fixed. But that's not true. This can be fixed. The damage can be repaired. I want our family to come back together again. To heal the wounds. For your sake, most of all. And now, sweetheart, it is possible. It truly is possible.
What are you talking about? What have you done, Mother?
Eric, I'm sorry, I just couldn't wait to see you. Wow, maybe you've stepped out. Okay, I'll wait. Make myself comfy. In the big chair. Eric.
If I could just find somebody of Stephanie's wit and Brooke's charm. Someone sophisticated and yet sexy, you know?
It's a tall order.
I know. Where the hell am I going to find somebody like that?
What is this? A receipt for 2 wedding bands. Oh, it really is true. He's going to ask me to marry him.
What are you doing here?
Stephanie! I didn't hear the trumpets heralding your arrival.
Where's Eric?
Where any sane man would be if he knew you were coming, miles and miles away.
Jacqueline, you don't belong behind that desk, much less in the chair.
Well, maybe not today or tomorrow, but the next day, who knows?
What's that?
What's what?
What you're hiding behind your back.
Trust me, you don't want to know.
You didn't take that off of Eric's desk. Who do you think you are, Jacqueline?
I think I'm just a minister and I do away from being Mrs. Eric Forrester.
Are you smoking funny stuff again?
Finally, Eric will have a wife who will do his name justice.
You have lost it, Tootsie.
No, Tootsie, you've lost. A loving, caring man. To moi?
Well, as far as I know, in the state of California, you can't marry someone while you're still married to someone else. And he happens to be married to moi.
Easily rectified.
Not without my consent, and I assure you, I haven't given that.
But powerful men can do very powerful things, Stephanie, with the right motivation. And a lawyer who has your power of attorney.
What are you talking about?
Eric called me. He told me that he had something very important to tell me, and I wasn't sure until I saw this. He's going to ask me to be Mrs. Eric Forrester.
You are as delusional as you are slutty.
Proof, Stephanie. A receipt for 2 wedding bands purchased by your former husband. And you were saying?
You've done something, haven't you, Mother? What's going on?
I've opened my eyes. And I realize, now more than ever, how much I want Hope and RJ and your little baby to have the kind of life that you were deprived of. To be surrounded by family. And not just on birthdays and holidays, but day after day, year after year.
That's never going to happen, Mom.
Yes, it is. And it can. This is a new beginning for Hope and RJ and your little baby. And that baby that you're carrying, that baby deserves to grow up in a home with its 2 parents.
Have you not been listening to me, Mother? Nick and I are over.
No. You can find your way back to each other.
No, Mother, it's never going to happen.
Yes, it is. Because your father and I...
What?
Honey, this baby that you are carrying, this baby's gonna change everything for everyone in wonderful ways that a precious new life does. But it's gonna need its parents, and it's gonna need its grandparents, and you're gonna need your parents. That is why I need to bring this family together, and I need to make it a family that you can be proud of.
Oh, shut up, Mother. Stop it, for God's sakes. Stop all this talk about family. It's making me sick. It's so obvious what you want to do, so just do it. Go be with Nick. You can have a family with him.
I'm not free.
What are you talking about?
I'll answer that. Your mother and I had a long talk last night. Told me all about what happened with Stephanie. I'm so sorry. Broke my heart. It broke your mother's heart, too, to know how much pain this is all causing you. And so we made a vow to each other to be here for you now in a way that we should have been all those years. To make you proud of us as parents and as grandparents. And to give you the loving, supportive family that you've always deserved. Only this time, we're going to get it right.
Oh my goodness, what are you saying?
I'm saying that your parents are back together again. Your mother and I got married last night. Again.
It's a new beginning for the Forrester family. It's a fresh new start for all of us. Isn't it wonderful, sweetheart?